Well, good morning from Lowestoft, and this morning starts with working out why this thing jammed up last night in the dark as we were coming in. It all got a little bit chaotic, as well life tends to when you've got the biggest sail that you own up in the air and it won't come down. So anyway, let's go and have a look up at the top end. I've already been working on it, stretching it out on the pontoon. It turns out this is the top block. You can see there it's looking very broken and sharp. In actual fact, what had happened is some of this blue material had managed to work its way into that block as well. So I've often struggled with all of the different blocks that were attached to the massive amount of line that goes with it and didn't quite know where to put them. So that block is getting swapped out for this slightly bigger block, and hopefully I'll be able to get all of that back in the sock, because what happened was this just stayed jammed up here and that would not fly. It was a moment of concern. And then I'm going to meet some fellow UK navigation sailors and have some eggs Benedict in the clubhouse, which is a bit nice. This is all very exciting. These guys are trying to sail their way out the Marina, and that particular boat in the middle kind of ground its way all along my side actually. Anyway, that is a Broad 1 design. 3 people on board. I don't know if they need 3 on board. There's lots of not quite getting out the Marina without hitting everybody. It's all part of Sea Week and they are racing. Oh, that's a clever idea. Paddle your way out quicker. They're also called Brown boat, apparently, not just Broad 1 design. They appear to be extremely manoeuvrable. Beautiful design. Of course, I forgot to press record again. It was perfect. Woohoo! Come on! What are we doing? 6.1 knots, 14 knots of wind, on the side of the boat, a nice broad reef. Where was this over the last few days? Ben, I'm really sorry you didn't get to enjoy the real wind. We had to motor, but I'm now heading south, and the tide is picking up behind me. So whilst I'm doing, well, that's only 5 knots now, the tide is only increasing. I will be getting faster and faster. Wow, this is brilliant. Sun is shining. Yeah, it was raining. Oh, there you go, have a little look at that. Lots of, there's a big windmill there, making wind, not pushing the right direction. All of the, all of the industry there. And look at that Lowestoft. And those 2 crazy things. I need to find out what they are. Let's see if I can find that out. It's got a bit of a shock. You've got your hood up like this to protect you from the wind. What you're not expecting is a boat to sneak up behind you. because I'm stomping along at like 6.5 knots, so for a sailing boat to get that close, I think they're on engine. Well, they certainly were, judging at the way that their sails were all flogging. I think I maybe inspired them to sail rather than motor. And over my shoulder, see it? Well, I can see it with my eyes when I look back, but that's Popsy. And I'll possibly be anchoring up tonight with Popsy in Abraham's Bosom on the Alb if I get up there. But because I'm going so fast and so well, I think probably I'm going to go all of the way to Walton on the Naze tonight. But who knows? Anyway, this Hunter 345 next to me is getting very close. All this water and they get that close. Okay, fine. I really can't work out how this guy overtook me. His sails look really baggy. No idea what that is, but it's big and white. And that's big and black. Probably need to avoid the big and black thing, which is directly on my track. I think it's something to do with that. And Popsy. There's Popsy, hang on. There's Popsy. There. Popsy's really caught me up, but then, you know, she's almost half as long again, so that happens, doesn't it? Look at them go, Popsy. Well, that didn't take them too long. They've made up a 20 minutes delay in 19 miles. So they left 20 minutes after me, and I've done 19 miles. And there they are, stomping ahead now. Also, that big black thing, rather interesting. Best avoided though. Over there in the distance, about, I don't know where you can see them, maybe there, is Popsy. This is Nissa, who came super close to me before, for some reason behind. We've all dropped our jibs, motor sailing, because basically we all evidently want to go to the same place, which is where the wind's coming from. Just a frustration. I'm still doing some good speed, so I've decided not to go to Abraham's Bosom with Popsy, although I was invited for dinner. Thank you very, very much, Mike and Lucy, for that. I'm pressing on to the Walton backwaters, simply because with the favourable tide that I've got at the minute, and I'm managing to knock out 6 knots, should be there by 4 o'clock, which is just before high tide, which means I'll be able to get up the river with a bit of motoring, and it will just get me that much closer. Well, how many hours closer? Roughly 3 hours closer to Ramsgate, which is my next port of call. So I was going to do Abraham's Bosom, Walton on the Naze, Ramsgate, but now it's just Waltons. Look at Waltons. They were like, good night, John boy. And then Ramsgate. And then I've not made a plan from there. Whoop. And that was a lumpy bit of sea. Get my balance. So let's wave bye-bye to Popsy. Bye-bye, Popsy. And I've no doubt in a minute we'll probably get a super close-up of Nissa again. I have no idea what Nissa is doing. Just keeps cutting in front of me. Maybe they're trying to scan the QR code on the sail. I don't know. But they came really super close to my right and then cut in front of me, and then they went out there, and then they came super close to my left and cut in front of me. Now they're there. That's a bit lumpy, isn't it? Do you think they're local? I mean, Nissa local. Just see Harwich in the distance there, and there's a lot more yachts knocking about at the moment. Some have come out of the River Devon. There's quite a few places around here where yachties can hide and live and enjoy. I guess it's a bit of a haven for yachties on the east coast. Quite nice. The next big jump, of course, is the Thames estuary, so most likely they would just hang around here rather than cross that. Lovely, what's it called? Cliffs over there. And an impossibility to hold the camera still. We're getting into big boat territory again. That's called Neverland apparently. So as we approach Harwich, we can see over on our starboard side some lovely houses, beach huts. All very colourful, although it is a little bit misty. And VTS is on channel 71. Now, here's the thing, it says yachts are encouraged to listen on channel 71, but not necessarily broadcast. However,
we're just about to let go, do 3 on board, and we come for a sea trial. We'll probably run out as far as
I can't make that out. Somebody's going on a sea trial. I will be crossing at a point that is not part of the traffic separation zone. I'll be crossing here at Platters. The TSS finishes there and starts again over there somewhere, I assume. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to cross here at Platters and go straight down. Woo! And I will call VTS up on the radio and let them know that's what I'm doing. Why? Well, surely they'd happily know that I'm looking out for things, rather than just some yachty randomly going through the wrong channels. I don't know. We'll find out when I call them. Well, I can't see any yachts seaward coming in, but I can't see that there's nothing there. But looking inland, all I can see is stuff. So I don't know if there's going to be a yacht, a big boat trying to get out. Harwich VTS, Ketty 2, over.
Station go on Harwich VTS.
Harwich VTS, sailing vessel Ketty 2, just as a courtesy, I'm planning to cross south across the channel at Platters, starting in approximately 2 minutes. My total journey will be 12 minutes. Any objections, sir, please? Over.
If you can cross your earliest convenience, that will help, sir. We've got nothing immediate outwards.
Harwich VTS Ketty 2, I appreciate that, thank you very much. Standing by, listening on 7-1, Ketty 2 out. And he doesn't want to say goodbye. Nah. Well, there is Platters, the boy there. And right next to it is a very fast boat coming in. So, I mean, he's small enough to get around me, but he's currently in the channel. And he's in such a position that I don't know if I should actually turn and go 90 degrees, because that would put me closer to him. But I'm not in the channel now. It's quite worrying, really. Hope he's seen me. Right, I'm now in the channel, going to do something. Auto. I've turned exactly 180 degrees. So I am now crossing the channel at 90 degrees and he's there. Exactly behind me. Perfect. There you go, it's a pilot boat. He would have known what I was doing. He would have heard all the comms. But anyway, we missed. Alright, now all I need to do is to wiggle my way down this little creek here. And make my way down to there, roughly. Start with number 2. After number 2 comes green, number 3. I can see how this is going to work. And I don't know where number 1 was. Handily, this is number 5. And it's green. Okay, so maybe I can't see how this is going to work unless even numbers are red and odd numbers are green. But does that mean that the next one I can see, which is red, is it number 4 or number 6? We will find out in a moment. There you go. It's number 4. Number 4. I actually knew that because it tells me on the chart, but you know, it's a good bit of fun. It's also got a name. It's called High Hill. That's to distinguish it from all the other number 4s in the world. Number 4 has got a partner, 4A. It's also made a lot easier by the fact that I'm just following this yacht here in front. You see him? Just following him. So here we go now around number 9. And let's just look behind me. Nothing but sea. You would not know that there was any problems to be had there. As I got up the river, there was like loads of moorings, and anchoring was a bit exposed in the anchorage area. So I've been in touch with Titchmarsh Marina, which is just up the river. Told them who I am, what I'm doing. They said, come on up, you can have a night on us. So thank you very much, Titchmarsh Marina, which is up here, I think, somewhere, up there. This is an awesome number of yachts in this marina. There's just like a gazillion of them. There's more yachts here than in yachting world. I need to turn down, this is E pontoon, I need to turn down to get to F pontoon. So, see you in a bit. was a challenge. Let me take this off so that I can breathe. I'm really hot now. And I'll show you why that was a challenge. This is where preparation is everything. So, Titchmarsh Marina doesn't have, on these pontoons, the standard cleats I'm used to. They have hoops, which are perfectly good. It really helps to know that they're coming, because my standard bridle doesn't work when you do that. Alrighty, so I'm on F pontoon, and there were, I think, 45 or 46 boats on F pontoon. Pontoons A, B and C are a little bit shorter, but oh my word, this place is busy. People seem friendly though. Oh look, a restaurant and a bar. That might be nice. Some strange stuff going on in the water here. Oh, it's a powerboat powering. Doing a good job at that as well. And then my battery ran out, which is a bit of a shame really. The marina facilities here are really, really nice. I highly recommend getting yourself up to Titchmarsh Marina if you're in the Harwich area. It's a pretty good place. It's big and friendly people as well. So do that if you get up there, and thank you once again to them for sponsoring me a night. If you would like to sponsor me to get us towards that £10,000 target, then the details are at the bottom of the screen. Thank you very, very much to everyone who has done so far. I need to get myself off to bed now. Pitch black here, 9 o'clock at night. I'll be leaving at 7:30 in the morning and make my way to Ramsgate.